Steven, first of all, welcome to Stoke City. How does it feel to be joining as the club's new head coach?
Yeah, it feels great. It's obviously a huge opportunity for myself. I think I'm really grateful for the chance and for when I went to meet John and Ricky, they told me about what their vision was and what the plan was for the club. I felt as though it was an opportunity that I wanted to take. I was obviously leaving a club as well that I've got real connections to in Plymouth Argyle. I've loved working there, but this for me is the next step in my career and I'm really looking forward to it.
You mentioned the vision there. What is it that attracted you to the football club?
Well, I think it's the history, what Stoke City represents. I think it's been a recent Premier League club. It's got facilities and infrastructure which are unbelievable. I've just had a walk around the training ground today and as I say, that's kind of the next step for me to improve as a coach. So that played a huge part. The stadium, obviously it's a top class stadium for the Championship, and the fans, obviously. I remember growing up watching Stoke City over the years, and yeah, it was always a tough place for people to go. Obviously, it's a brilliant stadium, and yeah, hopefully we can get it rocking again.
What do you make of the squad that you've inherited?
I think the squad's really talented. We wouldn't be here if we didn't believe that. I know it was a big turnover of players in the summer, so maybe that's taken time for the players to gel, but I think it's got a decent enough balance. There's some experience in there, and there's also some really talented young players, which is what I'm really keen to try and help and trying to develop. I think there's enough in the squad that tells me that we've got enough in us to get away from the current position that we're in the league. It's going to be hard work, but if everybody buys into it, then I'm sure that we can do that.
What sort of values and principles do you expect from your squad?
Well, I think the first value is the team's got to work hard. Again, that's what a Stoke City team resonates in my mind. It should be a hard team to play against, so it will be that. And then the style of football is what we like to play, and what we've done over the years is to play fast attacking, adventurous, ambitious football. So that's what we'll try and implement, and I think if we've got the squad that can do that, then we'll have a chance of winning some games.
And what will the players get back from you in return?
I think the players will understand that I'm here to help. Not only me, the coaching staff that I brought with me from Argyle, we're all here to try and help people learn, and they'll get the level of detail that will go into the match preparation. I'm sure it'll be second to none. So we're quite big on that, of making sure that we're planning right for any opposition that we play. But yeah, individually we'll try and help the players as much as possible. But as a team, we have to find a way of improving the results. There's no hiding that. We shouldn't be in a position in the league that we're currently in. So that's what we're going to try and do. Everybody will work hard to try and change that.
You've moved north. Does that bring you back close to family and friends?
It will eventually. Obviously, I moved my family down to the southwest, and we've loved living down there. The kids and my wife are all settled in the area, and because we committed to that 4.5 years ago now, so it's been a big part of our life living down there, and it's going to be tough to say bye to people. But yeah, you're right. I'm from the northwest. I'm a Scouser, so yeah, that'll bring us closer to where our family and friends are as well. So once we get all that sorted in the next few weeks, once everything settles down, then I'm sure we'll be settled and we'll be fine.
You enjoyed a lot of success at Plymouth Argyle. What were the secrets to that success?
I think having all of the club joined up at Argyle, we had a really good owner who let the people in charge, the senior management team, the coaching department, the analysis team. We let people in charge sort of do their jobs, and it's very similar here. When I spoke to John and Ricky, and they described how things work here. It's one club, one Stoke, and we had a very similar motto. So having that joined up thinking between all the departments will help. If we can get our decisions right, if we can get our recruitment process right, if we can coach the team to play in the way that we want, then hopefully our fans will see the results improve on the pitch.
You had an excellent home record at Plymouth. How important is it to you to replicate that here?
It's the most important thing, isn't it? I think if you get your home form right, gives you a chance, gives you something to build on. I know Stoke City have done okay this year in the league away from home as well. A couple of good wins, a really good result on Sunday away from home at West Brom. But you're right, getting the Bet365 stadium, making it a formidable place, a place where teams don't like going to play. That'll be our first priority. And if we can get our home form right, get our fans enjoying the style of football that we're going to play, then as I say, the results will definitely improve.
You brought a few members of staff with you from Plymouth. Can you just give an insight into the roles that they'll play here?
Yeah, so I brought Marko. He's someone who I've known a long time. He's going to be my assistant manager, someone who I trust. And he's a really good coach. He's really good one-to-one with players, individual development. He's got a real good match game knowledge. He's only recently retired a couple of years ago himself. I've brought Peter Kavanagh, who will be first team coach. Again, his technical detail in his session planning. He's had a real experience in academy football at Everton and Manchester City most recently. He came down to Plymouth only 6 months ago and made a big impact down there. And I've brought Darren Betcher, who'll be the goalkeeper coach. So again, someone who's really dedicated to his work, gives a lot of detail to not only his goalkeepers but to our attacking players about the strengths and weaknesses of the opposition's goalkeeper. So yeah, so we'll all work incredibly hard and hopefully we can give the players some decent information that they can take forward.
How important was it to you that they came with you as well?
So important, yeah. I think when you're a young manager like I am, you want to have people around you that you know and you can trust, but also that we know that we have a formula of how we work. And as you said, we've had some success. It's been a brilliant 2 years as a manager so far for me. A lot of success. It was 2.5, 3 years before that. I've been an assistant manager, so I kind of know both roles and I know what's required for that support to the manager. So yeah, I'm delighted that they've came, and again thankful to John and everybody at Stoke City for allowing that to happen.
What sort of footballing team are you hoping to build here?
I think a team that the fans can connect with. It's one of them. I think over the last few years at Argyle in particular, that the fans have seen that our players give 100%, and I think if they do that, then they'll forgive a poor result here and there, or an indifferent performance if you're giving it your all. So I want to try and do that first and foremost, get everybody committed to what the objective is going to be, and then the style of football is important, because people should want to come to your home games and want to watch you play. And then if you start getting some results, which I'm sure we will, then the away fans, which it always is anyway, Stoke City, they were brilliant fans who came down to Argyle only a few weeks ago. Yeah, they'll see some good performances home and away, hopefully.
You join at a very busy time of the season. What are your immediate objectives?
Well, the immediate objective is Millwall. So we've got a real tough game on Saturday, a game obviously against a team who are in and around us in the division at the moment. So that'll be the first thought, try and get in, meet everybody today and settle in. Plan tomorrow with the analysts about how we want our meetings to go over the next few days, so we can give the players the best chance of preparing for that game. So get that game out the way, then quickly we've got another game on Boxing Day, and yet we roll into a busy Christmas schedule. So it's exciting, and it's I'm looking forward to getting started, and hopefully we can be start of a good journey for us.
What can the fans expect from you?
Just commitment, someone who tries, someone who takes risks, brave to make bold decisions. Won't get every decision right. I didn't over the last 2 years as a manager, but when you get them wrong, got to hold your hand up and say, got that one wrong. But it'll never be for the lack of trying. Everything that we will try and do will be for a positive outcome, because that's what everybody wants. We want Stoke City to win games, and that's what I'm here for.
And finally, what's your message to the supporters?
Keep sticking with the team. I know it's obviously been a tough start to the season. It's not a league position that anybody would have expected in the summer, but to stick with us, because I know we won't have success overnight. It's going to take a bit of time for everybody to gel, for the players to get to know how we want to work and what's required from them. So stick with us and support us as best as you can, and hopefully we can put performances on that they can all get behind.